if anyone's watching, I'm just gonna wait until 35 past, and then I'll start. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to White City Place Connect. We're providing occupiers of White City Place a live platform to learn and engage while supporting well-being from the comfort of your homes. I hope everyone is well and keeping calm and grounded. Very sorry for last week, the technical issues. My laptop was having a moment. Also, shout out to any friends of mine who are joining in. There's a link on social media. It was lovely hearing feedback from you all. So welcome everybody. Yeah, let's start. So just take a minute. If you want to sit down, you can. Actually, better yet, let's stand. Also, one thing before I start. So I just have this microphone here. And you can't really hear me when the music's on. So when I'm dancing and the music on, I'm not going to be saying anything, but I'm going to try and, if I have directions, I'll either tell you beforehand or I'll direct you sort of either pointing. So in the warm-up, if I'm pointing to my shoulder, then I'm meaning lead with your shoulder and so on. Yeah, take a minute. If you'd like to stand up, feel free to do so or sit. And I just want you to also close your eyes if it makes you feel comfortable. But I just want you to sort of scan your body. So we're doing like a body scan. And you're just taking notice. So that's all it is. You're just noticing maybe if one part feels stiff Notice if you're tired or you feel a little energized today. Notice the temperature of your body. Notice your emotional state. And just sort of, just take notice. And don't judge it. So it's not about whether it's good or bad. You're just noticing it. And so you can be aware. But also so you're learning a little bit about yourself. And I want you to try and keep this body scan going through the whole lesson, and especially in the warm-up. So we're sort of creating this biofeedback within ourselves. So we're in the moment, we're dancing, but we're also noticing if things come up, maybe doing a certain move, or maybe something feels good in our body and we want to come back to it. Maybe something doesn't feel as good. And it's something we can work on, it's very, very valuable, and it's a skill that is applicable in all levels of dancing and movement, but also in life. So I want you to keep that up as we go today and in the future. Okay, let's start. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Dark brown hair, and eyelash, reappear in a flash. Now's the only time I know. Early mornings, great to see. What's forsaken, I do not need. There is war, there is no. Settling down, door and rule. Keep it tight, keep it like that was the only time I know. Come here, watch my hair, black and blue seams. That's what my head can. That was the only time I know. Do my hair and paint eyelash, reappear in a flash. There is more I'd like to know. I'd like to know. 9:15. Dinner done. Quiet front seat and drive around through the water, through the snow.
Ce n'est pas la peine de manger,
Ce n'est pas la peine,
ce n'est pas la peine de goûter,
ce n'est pas la peine,
ce n'est pas la peine de sentir,
ce n'est pas la peine,
pas la peine d'acheter.
ce n'est pas la peine.
Ce n'est pas la peine de manger, ce n'est pas la peine de pleurer. Tu peux crier, tu n'en as même pas de pompier. Et pourtant, tu n'as même pas bu du café. Ce n'est pas la peine de rêver. Pleurer n'est pas la solution. Ce n'est pas la peine de goûter. On peut même plus rigoler. Ce n'est pas la peine ma banane.
Ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma patate.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma carotte.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine mon orange.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma tomate.
ce n'est pas la peine.
Ce n'est pas la peine de finir. Et tout ça c'est du passé. Oh, à présent tu vas manger du gombo. À très bientôt tu ne trouveras plus du fromage. Ce n'est pas la peine de finir. Et tout ça c'est du passé. Puis les choses c'est la gueule. Yamuyambe Boudago. Si tu veux changer le monde t'appartient. Ce n'est pas la peine ma banane.
Ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma patate.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma carotte.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma tomate.
ce n'est pas la peine,
On peut même pas le manger.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine de manger.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine la salade.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma gingembre.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine ma carotte.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine de manger.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Ce n'est pas la peine de manger.
ce n'est pas la peine,
On peut même pas le goûter.
ce n'est pas la peine,
Et on peut même pas le sentir.
ce n'est pas la peine,
On peut même plus l'acheter.
ce n'est pas la peine, ce n'est pas la peine, ce n'est pas la peine.
Acting like a dealer saying you wanna pay. It's gotta be the freestyle style, raise that round. Love it when you look at me that way. Probably in the owner of the hero at the bar. Do you play it because it came from the blood? So did you play your favorite song? Kanye's on. Now you're walking in for me to love. Pull me close. Just close your eyes, yes. I'm telling you we gotta go. Would you take me home? I wanna ride it. You don't know, ride it. Just lose control, ride it. Reach my soul, ride it. Let me feel you, ride it. Till the lights down low, ride it. From head to toe, ride it. Reach my soul, ride it. Let me feel you, ride it. You don't know, ride it. Just lose control, ride it. Reach my soul, ride it. Let me feel you, ride it. Till the lights down low, ride it. From head to toe, ride it. Reach my soul, ride it. Let me feel you.
Let me go, and I am free, and I am free, and I am free, and I am free. No ego, no ego, no ego. Let me tell you about me, myself, and I. Kicking back with the homies, all we do is get high. Ain't nobody here phony, weirdo shit don't fly. Don't you talk down on me, you could get punched in your eye. I am not here for my image, I'm not here to sell you gimmicks. Just want you to hear my lyrics, feel my vibe and feel my spirit. In my heart is something different, I've been changing, it's apparent. I am focused on my healing, sometimes I feel like I'm screaming. I've got angels, I've got demons, and I keep them so well hidden. I've been praying to get stronger, go the distance, take me longer. My God, yes, it's righteous, and everything is fine, blessed, it's fine, blessed. I blow the trees with no stress, I focus, I'm getting back to oldest, the oldest. No ego, no ego, no ego. No people, no people, no people. Let me go, let me go, let me go. And I am free, and I am free, and I am free, and I am free. No ego, no ego, no ego. I've been letting go, I've been blowing off some smoke. I've been climbing up the stairwell, heaven coming back from hell. Like the ring girl from the well, I was put under a spell. I had lost myself a little, had my heart locked in a cell. Now I open up my soul, give you heart and teeth and bones. And my heart is all exposed from my mistakes and my woes. Woman, I am strong, woman, I do belong. Woman, I take the hate and yes, I make into a song. How many times I fall, how many do I get up?
You think opinions matter, but I just don't give a fuck. Crazier than the weather, unwavering like the sea. Impulsive like a fire, but my roots was made from trees. A blessing from He, straight from God. I pray for enemies, but please don't think that I forgot. No ego, no ego, no ego. No people, no people, no people. Let me go, let me go, let me go. And I am free, and I am free, and I am free, and I am free. No ego, no ego, no ego.
Um, I hope your body's a little bit warmer. Let's move on to some freestyle. I forgot to mention, but I mentioned it in the first class. Whatever stage you're at, just try and find something in the instructions and guidance for you. So if you're a total beginner, excellent. That's so exciting. Just go at your own pace. Follow along. If you're a little more advanced, take what I give you and go with it and see how I play when I'm warming up even. Just keep playing through the whole thing. The most important thing is you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself. So that's it. Now moving on to freestyle. I want to do the like circular and the circles and spirals again. Just to get in a flow. So I've been thinking about there's like a flow through everything. And we just want to get used to sort of feeling that and going with it. So not interrupting it, but seeing where our body wants to go and going with it. So let's just start with that. So circles and spirals. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here is a circle I can make with my arm. I can make another big circle with my arm. I can make a circle with my head, and I can make a whole spiral down my body. Yeah. What we were doing in warm-ups, the spirals. But it feels very natural for our body because our body sort of works in curves, you know? Nice, let's try.
I think I know what's coming. Jesus Christ. Sounds reasonable. A special request and the popular demand. And you're the push is my command.
Yeah, so I hope that helped you sort of open up a little bit in your freestyle. You can really go into it for a long time on your own. So if you ever practice on your own, or you want to just almost like a meditation, you can just go into that, and you don't have to take it so literal. So with spirals, often the way I work is it feels like a spiral in my body. It might not look like that on the outside, but I have the intention in my body, and it comes out sort of however the way it wants to go. So you can take it either way. You can take it very literal, you can take it interpretive. Either way, you're still doing the exercise. There's no right or wrong in any of these exercises. It's just a means of a way to explore. That's it. Learn a little bit about yourself and the way your body moves naturally. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I also wanted to introduce today. So in your freestyle as well, you might see in the warm-up how I'll do like one move, and then I'll do it to the left, and I'll do it to the right, then I'll do it to the front straight on. So often when I'm practicing and playing, what I try and do is I'll find like a groove. So those are grooves for me. Those are my grooves. And I find something that feels good in my body. If you don't have anything, keep going with this spiral. So it could just be an arm movement that you like. That's it. It could be this. It could be anything. You just find something that feels good in your body. And then you play with... So literally we're looking at the space. There's many different ways to look at space. There's space in your body, in your arms, legs, torso, head. You have the front of you, the back of you. You have vertical, horizontal. Then you have the space around you. So we're gonna look at different ways you can do the movement, basically. So again, I touched on this in the first lesson, but like let's break it down a little more simply. So ultimately, we have 360 degrees of options. You could call them options. It's basically we're in a sphere, so we can go any way. But let's break it down so it's a little more simple. So you have direct out in front. So for example, hope you can hear me. For example, I step. So I step straight forward and back, forward and back. This is going forward. I have side. So I take the same groove to this side. I have this side, so I take the same groove to this side. Down. I have backwards. Down, down, down. So that's the most basic steps, ways of moving, your cardinal points. And then of course you have center, so you can dance on the spot. Then of course you have diagonals, ba, ba, da, and you have all the space in between. But let's just focus on the 4 cardinal points and then diagonals. Now of course you also have your vertical. So you have anterior, forwards, in front of you, and you have posterior, which is what's behind you. So you could take a movement, for example, this movement. It's like figure 8, so this comes from Vogue, but it feels really good in my body because I have sore shoulders, so I like doing this. Dun, dun, dun. I can go forward, and then how do I take this backwards? I could literally take this backwards like this, This still counts as backwards. Yeah. And then what does it look like when I put it together? So you're creating new pathways. That's what it is, basically. Is while you practice and while you play, you create sort of new pathways. It's almost like little neuron connections in your mind and in your body. So if you ever go clubbing or when you want to relax more in your freestyle, you can sort of shut off your mind and your body knows what to do because you've practiced it before. Your body knows this pathway, goes, yeah, this feels good. And I want you to try and use the other side as well, because we want to stimulate our right brain and our left brain. So we want to use both hands. Try and copy whatever you do on the right side, on the left. And in your own time as well, explore more of these directions you can go. I've only mentioned a few, literally. So you have forward, da, 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 forward, back. You also have up and down, and there's many more you can choose. All right. So let's have a go. So just to sum it up, I spoke a lot. Choose one groove and place it into different directions and see how it transforms and see how you can connect it and do all of that on the other side as well. Thanks.
But you know, and you know.
So that's a very quick time to play, but literally you can, like, there's infinite options, really. Infinite options. I still use basic stuff like that when I'm experimenting and finding new pathways. Yeah. Nice. Get a drink. Get a drink. Let's move on to some choreography. Let's start. I don't think you can hear me from that far back, so I'm going to keep the music playing and just follow along, and you'll be fine. makes sense. So here, get as low and as grounded as possible. If you can't do this, find another position, totally fine. Like I said, go your own pace. But for those who can, find the strength in this position. Don't. Here, I'm leading with my elbow like we did in warm-up. Boom. Here. Then I come step together. I sort of roll up. Roll up. Down. And your attention goes to the front foot. Down. Yep. Here, so the arms, it's like, well, they both go up. Up, 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 up. I'm gonna kneel and show you the arms. They go up like this. And it's like they're gonna connect at your heart. But instead they cross over. Like they're gonna pierce your heart. Yep. They connect here. And then they twist. And join here. Pointing at your other leg. So the arms have gone up, 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 up. They come to pierce your heart. Across, they come together. Like this, yeah. They twist. And then they point at your front foot. They come up, your legs straighten. Again, it comes to your heart. They come out, your front leg bends and your arms straighten. And then your back leg, and then your back leg bends and your arms bend with it and your hands are together. So it's like this action. My elbows do funny things, but yours could do it too. You just straighten them and bend them. Yeah. So all together, those arms go like this, up. They pierce your heart. They come together. They cross. They point to your front leg, to your heart again. Straighten, and then bend. Yeah. One more time from the top without the music. And don't. Down. Up. Boom. Boom. Arms. Cross. Nice. Let's try with the music. from here, you bend your arms. Boop. Make this whatever you want, but you're just gonna like open your hands. Oh. Oh. Come together. They open out and you're like a snake, like my top. And then you do like this groove that we've been sort of doing in the beginning. So this can be whatever you want, bigger. But you just want your hands to open up and you sort of want to fade into it. Down, 7, 8. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. And then you're gonna dun, dun, da, da, da. And then you're gonna like, I've been working on this movement, it's like throwing. And it feels good. So you're sort of just gonna throw something, but you keep it control. So do 2 of them. Dun, dun. And then look back, look forward, switch, switch. Yeah. So you come here, you kind of open it out. Your arms go this way, so they're turning outwards. Yeah. Open it kind of almost like a book or like a shell or whatever you want. Open, it comes forward. You move into this movement. 7, 8. You throw, boom. Again, boom. Your head goes back, forward, back, down. Again, whatever you want. Boom, boom, back, forward, back, boom, boom. And then you freestyle. Woo, whatever you want. So from here, you've gone up, down, bend. You open it up like it's like literally the most precious thing ever. And it's like seeping into you. So you like open it up and come together. Move into this groove. 7, 8. Get into this however you want. Throw. Throw. Look back. Forward. Back. Down. Down. Yeah. So those last 2 beats can be like a step, a hip, chest, shoulder. You're just hitting 2 moments. Yeah. Let's try from the top. Actually, let's go one time without music, putting it all together, and then I'll go from the top. So this beginning is really slow. Again, make this, you can straighten the arm if you want. And you go. Dum. 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 Oh. Whoop. Down. Down. You open it. Down. Comes through. 7, 8. You throw. Throw again. Look back. Forward. Back. Hip. Hip. Yeah. Nice. Let's try with music a few times. So just come back to the body scan that I mentioned in the beginning. Notice how you feel. Do you feel different? Do you feel a little more energized? Does your body feel warm? Just take note. And just listen to your breathing as well. Nice. So I'm gonna finish up, but I have homework for us all. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of sort of thinking. Actually, not even thinking. I've just been gaining a lot of clarity on my own movement lately. And I've sort of been able to like pinpoint what everything is in the way I move. It's going to be different for everyone. But yeah. But I was thinking, I gained clarity on the fact that I also, last time I taught online, I mentioned the story in the end about how the indigenous, the original people of Australia use their dance for like so many reasons. Cartography, so mapping the land, the sky, language with other tribes and other people, a way to document their history. And it sort of just dawned on me that there's so many reasons that we dance. And especially for me, I think what I struggled is it like served me on so many levels. Because dance really isn't, I believe really dance can be a tool for introspection and learning about ourselves. It's not just to perform, because we don't just dance to perform for other people. All of us love to dance, you know. I know everyone should, at least. Not should, but you know, we all dance alone in our room and it feels amazing because we sort of get to connect to our body. We get to release negative energy or whatever it may be. It feels good to move, you know. And so I was thinking about these reasons we dance. And I was thinking, well, yes, I am a performer. It's my job. It's what I love to do. It's what I've been trained as since I was a young child. I'm very much a performer. But also I feel like me as a person took a very different turn when I started teaching myself to freestyle. So I started teaching myself to freestyle when I was about 15. I saw it on the internet. I saw a dance called Lil Steph. And I sort of just became like a bedroom dancer. But what this provided for me was it's like a little viewing glass. It's the same thing as I mentioned in the beginning. It's this body scan, but it's like a viewing glass where I got to sort of find aspects of myself that I didn't realize was there before. So I realized, I am actually very strong, you know. Or even though I'm introverted, I like doing crazy things because I think it's fun, you know, within context. And it's this constant sort of peeling back of layers. And it's so interesting and it's a lifetime of work. But again, I believe it can feed into all aspects of our life. So this strength that I found by freestyling, I could apply that into my school. You know, I knew I could get through certain things because I was strong. Because I discovered that in my dancing. So my point is here is that dance, among many things, I think in these classes especially, let's use it as a tool to get to know ourselves better. Especially in this time, I think that's very important. You know, it's an amazing opportunity to become closer to ourselves, you know, and to find hidden talents, things we need to work on as well. And it goes even deeper, you know. Maybe we can see how we're connected to everything else, you know. So I'll wrap it up. But when I first started freestyling, I did my first battle. And so if you've ever seen me dance, I have like funny arms like this. Like this. I did my first battle and I had this like crazy move that was going to shock the audience, and it was using my arms. So for me, this was like something that made me really weird, but it's something that gave me an edge over other people. And even though it's a flaw, I really turned it into something positive, and that sort of paved the way for me to create my own style. So from here, I learned about bone breaking. So I learned I could bone break. Dun, 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 dun. And basically, my point is, from one move that I noticed about myself, I created my whole style, and I learned a lot about myself. So I want all of you guys to just notice in your freestyle, or maybe it can be anything. It can be like a superhero you like. If you like cats, it can be a cat. If you have a funny toe, it could be a move by your funny toe. But just find something that makes you unique, and that interests you, and go with that and create concepts of it. See where that movement takes you. And then when you come back next week or the week after, you can have something to work with. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. All my love to all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful week. Yeah. Thank you so much.